no, I started off, we did
Oh,
a
yeah.
50-50 split.
So we got a starting point now.
Most approved, let's go on.
That's right. Most improved.
I love the sense of humor.
I cheated a little bit. I listened, they just had a work session.
Yeah, you cheated a lot, didn't you?
Yeah. And Sam had proposed some ideas, and I think that the city would benefit to at least hear them out, because a lot of them are along the same lines of what we talked about the other night, as far as projects that benefit both the city and the county, us here as a whole and us as the city council the other night. Projects that benefit both the city and county, and a lot of the same lists, the sidewalks, the roadways that we've all recently taken, a park in the city. So I was hoping, Sam, would you kind of, if you're comfortable, would you lay out kind of what you went over?
I want to hear that first, it might be a better deal than
Yeah.
we're gonna come up with.
Just leave the numbers off mine. No, and I think James is right. We had a meeting earlier, and basically this was our Splost wish list from internally, not having anything to do with the proposal. But we were looking at potential level 1 projects, things that we could partner with the city on, things that we all commonly need or believe in. And so all these numbers that are through here are just assuming that we keep everything split-wise the same. So instead of saying, well, maybe it's this, or maybe it's that, I just kept it at the 8218 for the sake of the numbers. But the projects that we said, or we talked about were the park in downtown, assuming using the space that y'all have in the city that we've talked about in the past. I think the mayor bought that park my first term. And then the roads that we've been so graciously returned from the state, from the bypass in, some county, some city, and I think it was a little over 3 miles of city and 1.6 of county or something like that. So about 5.5 miles total that we've been given back from the state that would be a good common project that we could bid out as a total project, hopefully get better pricing on the paving for it. And then the sidewalks basically from the roundabout up to the red light in Gray.
And you mentioned there are sidewalks from downtown all the way to Ingles.
Yeah.
So you asked about
Yeah, I was talking about from Ingles to the roundabout that way,
the
to
Bill
make
Collin
a
way.
full,
Yeah.
the full route.
That's not bad, but I agree with John, there's not nearly as much space on the
What
villas.
roundabout we talking?
At the high school
To
route.
my employee stop.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying the roundabouts up
Yeah.
there, I'm just trying to figure out.
We've already got
The
sidewalks
four-way.
from the four-way
Yeah.
to Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could really
Yes.
get away with just from the villas into the cities is where you need it.
Yeah, that's what, I didn't realize we had sidewalks from there all the way to the four-way. I was thinking that we needed them there and there, but that's what the numbers, we had to adjust the numbers on here, anyway, for sidewalks, but we're talking about from the red light in Gray to the four-way stop.
No, to the last set of apartments. which are on the right side.
From the car wash at
Old Georgia 44.
The old-
the crossing
Yeah.
to Northside Villas.
Yeah,
Going toward the roundabout on the,
yeah,
Right.
not all the way to the roundabout way. Cause there, I mean, that foot traffic's, that's a major thoroughfare.
And that's the was it 2.5 miles to this point? We had I think, Tim, did you give us the distance on that? Somebody had to give us the distance on it.
The sidewalk was about a mile in distance,
I would say probably a mile.
Sounds like what it's
Use a
not
mile
too
for
bad.
your-
Yeah, we got the numbers off. Anyway, I don't get too far off base because I'll get confused. But we were talking about the roads, the sidewalks, and the downtown park as being, and then we know we have to do the courthouse, and, so some value of the courthouse there, and we, just talking about it, we understood that courthouse is such a huge project. If we did an 82-18 split with the city on the courthouse project of that size, that's all y'all's money. I mean, that would be everything, so that we know that's not achievable at all. So just throwing some numbers out, 200,000, we based this off of numbers we used at Liberty Park to do playground equipment and stuff like that. So 200,000 off the top for the park, 800,000 to get us the sidewalks, 2.5 million to get the roads resurfaced, that's city and county roads. And then, so we've talked about, so our debt service is gonna be for the, we're looking at about 25 million for a courthouse renovations. So if we did that for 30-year loan or 30-year borrow, so we're talking about the debt service on the 6 years of this Splost that we're talking about, split with city and county. So that would be, about $7.5 million for the entire debt service. Am I right on that?
Yeah, it's 6 years.
Yeah, so that puts us at, 10 million, about $11 million of combined projects that we split 82-18. So what is 18% of 11 million? And so we're looking at estimating still using the 25 million number for revenue sides, that would be 20.5, if we're using 82-18, we're still looking at 20.5 and 4.5 revenue side.
So if you tell me those numbers again.
Just use around 11 million round number, at 12%.
12%.
So basically, 1.3 million of your 4.5 would go towards, would come off the top for all 4 of those projects. And that would get 100% of the debt service on the courthouse, 100% of the roads, city and county, from downtown to the bypass or to where the state says we now own. It would get 100% of the sidewalks that we're talking about and 100% of the park. Now, as with the park, we also talked about, y'all don't have any other playgrounds or anything like that, so I think the county would and should maintain it as far as playground equipment, a slide or a swing set or a chain brakes or a shingle blows off of the pavilion or something like that. The county would maintain it because we do that with the park anyway. But it really doesn't make a lot of sense for us to bring 0 turns to the park and cut it, once every 2 weeks. Y'all are much closer and already have guys that cut grass downtown. If y'all would cut the grass, we would maintain it as far as operational items on it. And I think that gets us 100% park bill, and it gets us an agreement in the intergovernmental agreement to y'all cut grass and we maintain the park as far as pavilions and stuff.
I think that's very reasonable.
So basically, we have y'all have 1.3 million, we would have 8.7 million of the big projects. So we'd have 8.7 of our 20.5 million, y'all would have 1.3 million of your 4.5 million. That comes off the top and gets all those projects done, and then y'all would have 1.3 from 4.5, 3.7.
So 2 point. Deduct all that out, and just on the straight 82-18, 2.9 and 11.48.
So 2.5 was the 1.3.
Yeah. That's the 11 million.
I have 2.5.
Yeah.
And
The 7.
We got one
the
time
76,
where
7.6. Yeah. So that's the 11 million.
Yeah, that's 11 million. So it leaves you 14. And then about 14.
on that, I call that.
Eight,
That's
eight,
for-
two, 18.
So this is the projects that we're doing, 18, 20, 12. 82 and 12, right? 'Cause
of 11 million a minute ago. You said 12% of 11 million.
82.18.
Yeah.
So 82% of 11 million is the 9.13. It's 1.3 for 18%.
That's out of 12%. You get 12%. 1.3 is 12% of 11 million.
Why did I do that? All right, 11
That's what we
million
asked for.
times 18.
But it'll still work with your 2.5 number. You just got the wrong.
Yeah, so it's 1.98 instead of 1.3. So. So 2 million, so there's still 9.1 million that the county would pay. And 1.98 million, 2 million the city would pay towards these four projects. So if you take those off of 20.5, you're gonna take that one off of 4.5.
We get 2.5.
Yeah, you would have 2.5 and we would have 11.5 left over. Yeah.
Sure. Which we had estimated last Splost, this is.
Yeah, so we're still estimating 25 million revenue for the whole length of Splost, 11 million on the four projects total. With the courthouse being debt service only, not 11 million towards the project. So 11 million, the 7.6 is only, or 7.5 is only debt service. So that would be the city paying 1.98 for those, their portion of those four projects, the county paying 9.1 of their portion of the four projects.
We had talked about a minimum of 2 parks in the city. We've actually went to 4, but two, we have one on Tanglewood and one over there, where our water treatment plant is. We don't have property crossing the water treatment plant. We've actually looked at Stonebrook and one other
So
location.
on Dolly Street?
Yes, off the dollar over there.
How big is that piece of property?
It's not.
Oh, it's gonna be a small pacified playground.
Just playground stuff?
Yeah, we know,
0.15 acres.
we don't want to put enough stuff in church. I don't want to say homeless people, people should go to the park, people,
A
you know, use it.
pavilion and playground?
Yeah, there's some, like I saw.
I don't know if it'd be enough for a pavilion.
Only about a quarter of an acre.
Yeah.
Or she said a quarter acre.
Is it right there by James Clowers?
It's off of,
Is it on Washington?
Washington.
So it's on the back
Yeah.
corner behind, okay, it's 2.3.
We're still looking at 100,000 at the most. That's,
You know,
yeah, 2 parks is, all right, we'll do 300,000 for 2 parks. So it looks like that would leave 11.5 that the county has left to spend out of their Splost money, not on these projects, and 2.5 the city would have, not on these projects, getting all those projects with it.
How much will leave us?
2.5.
2.5.
I think this is a good, I support this plan. I think it's a great plan. I think it allows the most coordination, the most working together the city and county have done in a long time. Leaves us still with a fair amount and tackles a lot of very necessary projects for the city.
Anybody got any, I've thought about it 100,000 times in several different ways, and I've worked with Jason on numbers and everything. I just want other people to look at it and shoot holes in it so that I ain't missing something, because I don't wanna come and go, oh man, I don't want to miss it on our end anyway. If I'm gonna miss it, I wanna miss it on y'all's side.
Yeah. Like I said, this is similar, we had a similar plan that we were gonna propose as well. I think this goes a little bit, this engulfs 4 projects, where we hope to do more, so, I appreciate you spending time looking at it.
so we can save a lot of money going out.
So,
We We save a lot of money going to y'all.
Let's hear yours.
That was with the 50/50 split.
Yeah, it's good fit flat.
All right, now, on your road paving, this joint project, exactly what you talking about, the road paving part?
So it's according to the list that the DOT gave us, it said y'all now own it. And it was,
Does it coordinate with the list that I provided to you?
yeah, yeah, it's the same list that we got from.
That's the Shine, if you've read it, Ed,
Yeah, I
the list of
saw
Shine,
that.
Yeah, the road,
roughly 6 miles.
yeah, so it's about 2 miles for the county and about 3.5 for the city.
Yeah.
So about 5.5 miles total.
So we're talking about 44 from the roundabout to the city limits this way, and the bypass to the city limits on 22 coming from Hatter. Both of those, about, isn't that only two roads?
11,
East and West James Street.
11
Y'all can
going
have
out to the
East and
bypass.
West.
Okay.
11, 44, 22, and 129.
These are no longer state routes, y'all think you used to call them by their city names?
I think we ought to change the names on the road now. This is formerly known as State Route 11 between the city and. But,
Only thing I'll let you name for it.
yeah. But in all honesty, they're, y'all, I mean, y'all know this, they're paving
I'm
their,
just, you know, like you say, just clearing up in my mind, exactly.
yeah, and they're paving their portions of it.
Yeah,
And
that's what
it's
I
gonna
say.
make us all look bad if they go, yeah, they don't pave their roads, they pave theirs. And if we look worse than the state, we're in sad shape.
I bumped into one of the guys paving for the state right now, and he said, I don't understand why we're stopping at those spots. He didn't even realize that they had changed all that. He was wondering why they were stopping right there.
They just bid on contract, they worry about everything else.
So I'm good with it. I mean, even add the other park, I don't see no problem at all with that. You know, the main thing is us all coming together as a community. That's what we need to be a united front with all our constituents. 'Cause a lot of them don't see that. You know?
Yeah.
We need to show that, hey, we're working together. And, again, we've got to educate the people on this next election, because it's, you've got those who are gonna get up there and just social media to death. And,
That's the biggest thing, is education, like I say,
Yeah.
we can't publicly go out and do
Right.
it, so we have to do it, you know, around and out, like I say, social media,
But you
talk to
can,
the people at church, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
but those two ladies behind you back there can, they can help us a lot.
but letting them know that how important Splost is, that we can, you know, take the burden off these rooftops. Because without that, it's gonna hamper both city and county on finance.
We just hope the next one performs as good as this past Splost.
Sure.
What I'd like to see is that, you know, in the future, that, you know, we or people that will be sitting at this table will remember what sacrifices the city had made as far as the spots and the county and everything, so that, you know, that sometimes you're gonna put a little over on the city side, more than what you're gonna do, you know, because, you know, we're trying to grow as well, you know. We're trying to bring those tax dollars to the county, you know, and all with our growth. That's one of the main things.
The overage this past Splost has been, you know, a great blessing to both city and county. And, that's one of our conversations of what, you know, with our overage, what do we utilize it in a smart manner? And still promote what we wanna go forward with as a community.
And the people weeding garden closing, we're not picking up that business, coming for, going to England, picking up shopping, then had to go to Milledgeville to shop, it's just a different atmosphere, customer service, stuff like that.
Well, I hope people will recognize that city and county working together does benefit everybody, not just that we all say it does.
Absolutely.
But I just looked on here, if we couldn't come to an agreement, and we only did it for 5 years, we lose $4.5 million of revenue in that 6th year that we can get with an intergovernmental agreement with these things. It's $4.5 million. If you split that, just for not being able to, you know, come together and get projects done that we all need.
I know the one young lady standing sitting behind you will tell you right quick, when these prospects come to town, they're looking at the city and county to see how well we're getting along and how we're, you know, how we're prospering and working together.
They know that before they come here, though, they pick up our papers too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they can tell you more about Ray than we can sometimes.
So the city's good with that?
I like it.
Say four of us are good on it, correct? So Terry's gonna miss a good meeting, then.
He texted, I don't know, he won't be here.
Wow.
Tell him the vote got thrown out.
That's
Just say, look how much easier it is when you're starting it up.
Oh, I'm looking forward to getting up, walking out with him walking in.
I know, sorry to ruin the excitement. It was a good plan.
Dayline's not here, but we just tell him about Terry and Dayline, we breeze right on through.
So y'all got all the important stuff over, I got another meeting you're making, I gotta go to.
You get there.
Hey, while
I make a motion to adjourn.
Whoa,
Oh,
we got Brandy,
dang it.
look, hey, while we're
Oh,
getting
yeah,
on
branding, sorry.
Brandy,
Can I say one more thing?
sure, absolutely.
So I'll put together a draft intergovernmental agreement, kind of based on that, and just send it around to everybody to look at.
When do we need to have it signed?
End of the month.
End of this month, so we're gonna have to do a,
Yeah, we'll probably end up having to do a call meeting.
well, we can just do that on the 21st. Okay. Just have a call meeting before the meeting on the 21st.
We can.
Or add this to the call meeting.
That's,
so
that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Just add it on the 21st. Won't be together.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this won't take, but,
we're doing one before we go to that.
no,
Yeah.
I'll hold it up.
Well, we may need to have gotta have a call meeting so we can review everything before our meeting.
That's fine.
Y'all thinking about Brandy?
I know it's not that big kind of thing, but just a quicker we
Yeah.
copy so everybody have an opportunity to have a list.
Yeah.
Okay, soon.
I thought we were just gonna, cause I think we wanna have an actual branding meeting and set a date for it, cause I think they wanna display and have, I don't know if they're ready to
Okay,
talk about it.
well, we
tonight,
just,
all
we're
right?
gonna take this opportunity while we got everybody sitting.
But
here
we
together.
want everybody at the table too.
Yeah.
So it's not just gonna
Everybody.
be city and county anymore, it'll be city, county, chamber, development authority, everybody.
I like that.
Yes.
Well, we can do that, but I just figure, you know,
Yeah, we go ahead and plan. Go ahead and start having. We can go ahead and have the date planned if y'all wanna do that too.
Do we have a date that would work?
young lady, the young lady behind us, what, your idea on the Brandy meeting, what?
No, it was Haley.
Who?
Haley.
Well, I mean, we've got all this money that we've already spent out there on it.
Go ahead.
These two know every time we're at a meeting and a logo goes by, I'll go, look, that's branding.
I don't think
It
we
doesn't
need
need a
anything out of these
seal,
conferences except for
it
what
doesn't
OSU
have
does.
in
Look
God
at-
we
look at that
trust,
brand.
it's a brand.
I mean, she paid some poor rascal from.
Turn
Tiff-
around and come back, just so I
Tiff-
can,
Come here,
Tiff
come here,
County,
come here.
come here. I want you to meet my chairman. She never introduced me. She said, look at this shirt, look at this brand. I'm going.
and guess what it didn't have on it? It didn't have a seal, and it didn't have in God we trust. It had something that everything in that county is reflective toward. That's what a
Like
brand
page down,
is.
ambulances, everything's got the.
Got the same
Yeah.
brand
Yeah,
of a
logo.
logo,
Yeah.
yes.
But that God and trust. Don't.
He knows
So
you
let
trust
it
him.
mean.
It does not need to go on a brand. It's on our seal.
Pepsi-Cola should have in God we trust them.
Under Coca-Cola, should it say in God we trust? Is that
So
gonna make you
won't
buy?
choke on
Oh,
the
wait,
damn
let's
thing.
go to Justin and let's get JK to put in God we trust on
What
that
kind of-
brand.
I'm
He
gonna
says
go
it's
get
on the
those.
dollar you spend to get that drink.
I mean, we all trust in God. If not, we wouldn't get up in the morning,
That's right.
okay?
Okay. All right. That's just me. You got an opinion, I got an opinion. Better. It's all right.
Do we have a date in mind for the meeting?
I'm waiting on somebody
Sooner the
to
better.
throw some out there.
Well, the next 2 weeks I am booked. Thursday, August the seventh, what time?
I guess since we're asking for everybody else to be there, we may need to do a nighttime meeting.
I think so.
We got a tax
Oh, that's the
meeting
tax
at 5,
assessors.
but it shouldn't take
I'm
that
not gonna
long.
be here
You
till
do it.
7th, 8th or not.
That's how we started this
Where you
process,
gonna
so,
Huh?
yeah, we're not starting with the tax assessor review.
No, I've got
Come on, it's much
3
easier
grandkids
now.
that told me I.
The
I-
31st?
It is, but,
That's the first day of school.
yeah, I don't want to go that day.
Wednesday the 6th?
That's fine with me.
No,
I
I can
can't
do
make
that.
that.
Huh?
I'll be up to a lot of good in the class.
Oh.
Monday the fourth?
It don't matter what day you put it, everybody's not gonna be there.
Yeah. That's fine.
Monday's the first day of school, didn't you say?
That's
The
31st.
31st.
So the fourth, we already have a city council meeting, and then I've seen y'all's is the fifth, right?
I said the 6th. Are you okay with that, or?
I'm good on the 6th.
What time?
You're doing-
Yeah, I can't make it. I'm in a,
John's got a class on the
I'm
sixth.
in a ISO class with a lot of good. Why aren't y'all doing the one in January or something?
What about the 30th of July?
At 6.
Because Keith had messaged us about that.
Let's, y'all, I'm gonna do Friday earlier than that, and everybody will be done like 4 o'clock.
Which day is that?
Friday?
Why are you looking at that? Getting in your weekend?
Let's do the 6th.
Huh?
6th?
On the 6th, I'm fine. I won't be there Friday, because I got,
What time?
6th?
6 and 6?
Friday,
Y'all hosting,
Friday,
where y'all
August
hosting
the
this
sixth.
at?
Dan and I've got a meeting
No, not Friday.
The new
Yeah.
office.
You got a meeting on the sixth?
Wednesday.
Wednesday on the 6th.
Wednesday, the 6th is our library. meeting.
At what time?
Jason's phone.
Yeah.
So, Jason's supposed to be wrong.
It's at 5:30.
Sixth doesn't sound good either.
What about the 23rd?
What year?
I'm out of town.
What?
Sam's out of town. Chris is out of
Of
town.
July?
Yeah.
What did y'all say about the 30th? Somebody said have it earlier.
I gotta
we
get
got
back to the
budget
calendar.
planned too, don't we?
30th is the day before school starts.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. that-
Open house and
So
all
we
that
need to come up with
stuff.
some budget schedules that I can set up. August is getting loaded quick.
Yeah.
So on the 12th, we have the Georgia Academy of Economic Development during the day. It's from 8 to 4:30. Would y'all have any interest? We're hoping you guys are gonna attend that.
We've
Would y'all have any
already,
interest of
I think all of
moving
us
into
are.
that?
Yeah, I mean, it might be a long day, but if y'all be okay for doing it right after.
August 12th?
Yeah,
August 12th at 5:30.
yeah.
The Board of Education.
On the,
Well, they don't have to be at the branding meeting.
Yeah.
So we're doing Brandon on the August 12th.
you
huh?
do.
We'll all already be
I just
together.
missed it.
Huh? We'll all already be
But that
together,
would be
huh?
the Board of Education.
We'll fill you.
You can get a sub.
If
Set
we
the,
need you,
set the
we need
recording
you as
down
our
there, push play.
Facilitator, if we get out of line.
Well, I know, but I can't.
So we,
Okay, so
we
that
at
is-
But
August
we're gonna
12th.
start at
August 12th, 5:30?
What time is the Board of Education?
6.
What time does the, academy thing start?
8:30.
Well, we can start at 7:30 and be done.
I mean,
7
all
o'clock.
the kids will be dropped off, so that'll work for me, I guess.
What
We
time's
do
it
it
get
in the
over?
4:30. So you're gonna be there with us all day, if we do 8:30 to 4:30, and then immediately.
From 5.
What time does school going to meet, 6?
So we did it from
5 to 6.
5 to 6
Y'all
instead?
cut that academy thing close to 4 o'clock, and, we'll do it at 4:30.
Yeah.
5:30, give her time to be there by 6.
4:30 to 5:30 on the 12th.
Got it on my,
Agreed right away, so.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
You don't have that? Okay, we'll send out a calendar.
Also,
invite.
we're, registering for the academy, I know I talked to some of the city council. So I just need to confirm everybody.
James is confirmed. I know all of the commissioners are confirmed.
Carol, Mr. Ann,
Yes.
y'all able to attend the Georgia Academy on the 12th?
I've got on my calendar.
Okay,
It's $195 for us to register everybody, so
so
just.
we don't wanna register if you're not gonna be there.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let you know. Send me a text on it.
Okay,
Now I got it in writing so I can get down, double check.
okay.
August 12th, 4:30.
Instead of you were coming up.
We would love to have you. I want to line up. And you can be even social.
gotta figure out this branding thing is.
We have a new office that you guys need to come see. I know.
I was gonna say that they have a new office where the three of them working together, it's city, county, and chamber, and they wanna name that building something, cause I keep calling it the Jimmy Roberts Building, and they wanna have an official name for it, so.
I want to put our logo with it too.
They're taking suggestions, but they like, and I'm a fan of the Exchange or something along those lines.
Business
That's
exchange.
used to be the exchange.
Stock exchange.
Yes.
Call it the Townhouse Corner. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, yes, that was where the townhouse was.
I'm sure they would love to hear
This thing
ideas,
trying to send
Yes,
it to somebody.
absolutely.
I ain't putting it, I ain't sending that thing.
although I still like the Jimmy Roberts.
Told me before for inviting folks and stuff.
Yeah, you send all kinds of calendar invites,
Yeah,
all
we
kinds of
already got
things.
And I ain't, and I do it during the night while I'm
That's
asleep.
Jimmy, we already got a thing on it.
I'll just never show up there, I'll be there till it's there. All right, we got it?
Got it, everything?
We good to go?
All right.
Make
Don't
motion.
forget, next Monday night is 21st, y'all invited to our
Got it on my
Got it
calendar,
on my
6 o'clock.
calendar.
6 o'clock.
Gonna be better.
We're gonna bring the same cookie y'all brought tonight.
All right, well, you want us to bring the boys with us? The heavy hitters? That's a DOT meeting, right?
Like I said, we're gonna bring the same cookie y'all had for us tonight. We know to find out who cooked it, for y'all, so we're gonna have some pressure. It ain't the donut girl either. She teased us. You ever see that? That's what she done. I thought about all this stuff yet.
Well, I'll see you at the
Look, there's
dinner.
nothing out here, I know. I had to go buy me a pack of